بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم.
In the name of Allah, the entirely merciful, the especially merciful.
إذا زلزلت الأرض زلزالها
When the earth is shaken with its final earthquake,
وأخرجت الأرض أثقالها
and the earth discharges its burdens,
وقال الإنسان ما لها
and man says, "What is wrong with it?"
يومئذ تحدث أخبارها
That day it will report its news,
بأن ربك أوحى لها
because your Lord has inspired it.
يومئذ يصدر الناس أشتاتا ليروا أعمالهم
That day the people will depart, separated into categories to be shown the result of their deeds.
فمن يعمل مثقال ذرة خيرا يره
So whoever does an atom's weight of good will see it,
ومن يعمل مثقال ذرة شرا يره
and whoever does an atom's weight of evil will see it.
Today, we're going to dive into one of the most powerful and shortest chapters of the Quran, Surah Az Zalzalah. It's also known as the earthquake. And, in just 8 quick verses, it paints this incredible picture of the end of days that's somehow both massive in scale and, at the same time, super personal. So let me ask you something. Just imagine for a second that the very ground you walk on has been a silent witness to your entire life. Every single action, every word, every choice you've ever made. Now, what if one day that very same earth was given a voice to tell that story? That's the huge idea we're going to unpack today. All right, so the story here doesn't ease you in. Nope, it starts with a roar. It just throws us headfirst right into this cataclysmic, world-altering event that literally shakes the foundations of everything. The opening line is just pure power. We're not talking about some local tremor or a regional quake here. The language it uses, utmost convulsion, it's talking about the final one. The entire planet is being rocked by this one massive, violent event that signals the end of the world as we know it.
And just when you think it can't get any more intense, it does. The Earth doesn't just shake, it starts expelling everything from inside. So what are these burdens? Well, scholars say it's everything that's been hidden deep inside. Treasures, long-lost secrets, and yes, the bodies of the dead. Everything that was once buried and concealed is suddenly brought out into the open.
And right in the middle of all this unbelievable chaos, we get the human reaction. And it's not some calm, scientific question. It is a scream of pure shock and absolute terror. People are looking at the Earth, the one thing that's always supposed to be stable and solid, and it's acting in this impossible way. All they can do is cry out, "What is happening to it?"
So that question just hangs in the air, right? It perfectly captures humanity's total and utter confusion. This is obviously not just another natural disaster. This feels different. It feels like an event with a purpose. And that's exactly what the surah is about to explain.
Okay, and this is where everything shifts. We go from watching this chaotic event to understanding the reason behind it. The mystery of why the Earth is behaving this way. It's about to be solved, and in the most incredible way imaginable.
The answer is, well, it's just breathtaking. The Earth will speak. It's going to become a witness, and it will report on everything that has ever happened on its surface. Every footstep, every good deed, every hidden secret. The Earth itself will declare its news.
So you're probably thinking, how is that even possible? Well, the text is really clear. This isn't some strange natural phenomenon we just never understood. No, the Earth is granted the ability to testify. It's being ordered to report on everything humanity has ever done, the good and the bad. And here's the how. The surah spells it out for us. The Earth speaks because God inspires it to. It's a direct command. And what that means is that the Earth's testimony is absolute. It's perfect.
It cannot be corrupted.
So, the witness has been established. Now, the scene completely shifts again. It's like we've just walked into a cosmic courtroom. All of humanity is brought forward to face this testimony. The stage is set for the ultimate moment of reckoning. You see people coming forward in different groups. Maybe they're sorted by their faith or their communities or maybe by the kind of lives they lived. And what happens next? They are shown the complete, unabridged record of their lives. There's no hiding, no arguing with the evidence. It's all right there for them to see with their own two eyes.
And this brings us to the final, absolutely stunning conclusion of the chapter. From a storytelling perspective, the shift here is just brilliant. After painting this huge, world-ending picture, the camera lens zooms all the way in, from the cosmic down to the microscopic, down to the most personal level you can imagine.
And this shift in perspective is so crucial. Think about it. We go from a quaking planet, from this massive global event, all the way down to something so small we can't even see it, the weight of a single atom. It's this dramatic zoom that shows us that in this final accounting, nothing, and I mean absolutely nothing, gets overlooked.
And right here, this is the core message, laid out with such incredible precision. It's a statement of perfect, absolute justice. Anyone who has done even an atom's weight of good will see it. That small, kind word you said, that tiny bit of charity, you will see it. And anyone who has done an atom's weight of evil will also see it. That flash of arrogance, that small, cruel thought. Every single thing is recorded, and it will be presented.
So, what does this all boil down to? It's this principle of ultimate accountability. It's the idea that our lives aren't just a random series of disconnected moments. No, they're a chain of cause and effect, where every single link, no matter how small, really matters. The tiniest actions have weight, and one day they will all be accounted for.
And so, this ancient chapter, which describes this massive cosmic event, ends up leaving us with a question that is incredibly personal and incredibly immediate. It forces every one of us to look at our own lives, not just the big, grand gestures, but the small, seemingly insignificant actions too. Because on that day, when the earth tells its story, it will also be telling ours.